Hello YouTube! This is Megan. We're playing with my new camera. Gus is here. So happy. What are you doing?
Oh, he lives. Hi. He's just here for the pets.
He is. He's off duty right now, having some fun. Keep petting me, he says.
You don't even know what you're doing. You're like, oh, well, this turned out in my favor. Hi, what's up?
Hey, Serina Vassar here, and welcome to my channel. So today, I'm just taking you on a little bit of my work. I'm using my new camera, woohoo, Canon M50. It's amazing. I am so thrilled. I'm learning some of the kinks. I keep doing little video clips, and I forget to turn the mic on, or forgot to take the lens cap off. So hey, I'm learning. I've been used to filming on my iPhone, and this is just a little bit different. So I am in my office here. You can see, but I am just about to go and get Gus some new dog food. I feed Gus raw, and if you saw about a month ago, I did a raw feeding video of like my meal prep. So we're just about out of food. I've got maybe 3 days left for him. So I am going out to the store and we're going to try a couple of new things that we have never tried before. Some pre-prepared dog food things by Answers. Answers Pets, I'll link them below. They're really awesome. It's fermented, it's raw. They've got a great blend of bone and organ and flesh meat, which is perfect for dogs. So we're gonna go over to the pet store and see if we can find some to pick it up. Let's go. Hi guys, I am home now. I had a little bit of camera malfunction again. I am still getting used to this new setup when I was at the store for the dog food, but here I wanted to show you. Here it is. We've got, this is called Answers Pet Food, and they are all organic, raw, fermented, grass-fed, all the things you could ever want in human food, but in dog food form. So here's how it comes packaged. These gigantic long tubes. It's so weird. I have never worked with dog food like this, so, oh, they're getting a little gushy. I've had that sitting on the counter for a little while and to let it thaw out. Now I'm going to portion it out for Gus's food. So I use a digital scale. This is really helpful when you're weighing out portions of food. Gus, according to the Answers website, he's about 30 pounds. I want him to be about 30 pounds. He's 28 pounds last time he got weighed, and he kind of will fluctuate anywhere between 27.5 and 30 pounds based on how much he's running. So I always plan to feed him as if he were 30 pounds all the time. So I use this scale and I just tap the little button and it turns on and gives me all kinds of options, ounces, pounds, whatever. I weigh all of his food in ounces, and according to the Answers website, based on the blend of food that I have, they have all different varieties of things, and the blend that I have here for Gus is the pork detailed blend. So it's got a complete diet basically. Bone, meat, organ, and some vegetables with all what that's fermented. So it's got good probiotics in it too. For him, according to their website, Food Calculator, Gus needs about 9.5 ounces of food per day. So I'm gonna split that up across 2 portions and take it from there. The package of food that I got, that big box right there, is about 30 pounds. So that's gonna last Gus for a month and a half, which is pretty cool. So let's get started. I should tell you too that I use containers for Gus. These are just Gladware or Ziploc, actually I think the brand is Ziploc, containers that I bought from Target. It was like $3 or something for 6, I don't know. It was really inexpensive. So I reuse containers and I just freeze them in portioned amounts in the freezer, and it's great. Like I said, I like to prep Gus's food out a month at a time. So I've got 60 of these containers for him. Since he does 2 meals per day, I do 2 of these containers each day for food for him. So I've got 60 of them, which is quite a lot, but it works out really great for me to do this way. Some people prep their raw food out like every few days, once a week, but for me, I'm just busy. I like to spend 2 hours getting it all done at once and just keeping it in the freezer. Wet paper towel under the cutting board keeps the cutting board from sliding. It's a wonderful trick. On this scale, I just put the food container on top when I put it down on the counter here, and I press tare, and what that does is it zeroes out the scale so that the weight of this container doesn't count towards the calculation I'm doing. So Gus's food, he gets about, like I said, 9.5 ounces per day, so that's 4.75 ounces per meal. So just under 5 ounces per meal. That's what I'm gonna put into each one of these containers. So this right here was exactly 5 ounces. I usually, when I'm chopping this or doing his other raw meals, I kind of get a visual for what that looks like. 5 ounces is just slightly too much. It's not terrible, but it's just slightly more than what I want to give him. Usually I'm not super strict. If it's like 4.8 or 4.4 or 4.5 instead of 4.75, I don't care. This is close enough. So that's basically all that I have to do. I just portion out into containers, pop the lids on, and I stick them in the freezer. And then every night before I go to bed, I take 2 packs out of the freezer, put them in the refrigerator, and they're ready and thawed for the morning. It's really simple. I did not know that the Answers food had this like lining. It was like a paper on top of it. So that's what you saw me slicing and peeling off the outside of that. But it's really simple. If you're considering feeding your dog raw, it's awesome. There's some really great health benefits to feeding a dog raw. There are things like good coat and good nails and good allergies. A lot of dogs who have allergies eat raw and then they're fine. Many dogs don't do well with the amount of starch that's in kibble. So kibble is kind of like a byproduct. Dogs wouldn't naturally eat that much starch in the wild. They might nibble on something from time to time, or if you have a dog, you might have seen your dog eat grass. That's technically vegetable, right? Dogs don't usually go for that. They're natural born carnivores. So them eating a raw diet is actually very natural and healthy for them. That's why I feed Gus raw. He loves it. It's great. He's totally raw fed. So whenever we do training, we always use little bits of his raw food for treats. And this is going to be great because it's already pre-ground. It's mashed together. I can break it up into little pieces and give him bits while we're training together. It's a little bit less gross. When I was doing my regular ground meat that I had gotten from my farm here, it was definitely more messy. So I'm really excited to try this out and see how it goes. And now I'm done. I prepared all the food that I had containers for. Now, sometimes I like to prepare Gus's food a month in advance, but sometimes I don't have all the containers left. Like he's got 5 days worth of food left in the freezer. So we did about, 3.5 weeks worth here. And it looks pretty good. Here, I'll show you. Ta-da! Some lids, some not. I started cutting them like this in like half circles, and that made a big difference. It was much easier to close. So here we go, all my containers. I also have all this left over. So all these tubes left over that I didn't use yet. So I'm gonna put those in the freezer and then I'll just prep them out as much as I need to. Whenever I run out, I'll just get more. It was very easy, super simple. It's probably the easiest raw food prep I have ever done. And I've done the one where you like measure out the bone and measure out the organ meat and measure out all of the things yourself. And this was really simple. So Answers Dog Food, check them out if you want. It's really great. I wiped down the whole counter. I got everything all clean from doing the food prep. You scrub it down, wash your hands really well, all good. So the ingredients here, we have in this box with Gus, I have the detailed pork blend. And Gus is very excited. He's been watching and licking the floor hoping I will drop something. So the ingredients here are pork, pork liver, pork kidney, pork heart, ground pork bone, chicken eggs, organic green beans, fermented cod liver, organic yellow squash, butter, organic spinach, fermented decaffeinated green tea, organic parsley, salt, and vitamin E supplement. It is awesome. It is designed specifically for dogs to have all of the multivitamins, minerals, nutrients that they need. And green tea is a great way to help with antioxidants. So it's just a really great company. My friend, Courtney, if you're watching, thank you for the referral, suggested that I check them out a while ago, and then I just haven't gotten to it yet. I was using the stuff with the farm you guys saw before, and it's cheaper to get it from the farm than to do this prepackaged container. But we think Gus might be reacting to the chicken. His first blend from the farm is almost all chicken, so it's chicken and turkey, and I was like, well, just in case it's gonna help him, let's move to something else. So now we are at pork here, but I wanted to show you guys, you can come with me, I wanted to show you the finished product. Here's my hallway. This is, oh, light balance. This is our extra freezer. We share it with my parents-in-law, and it's awesome. So ta-da, all of the meat. There, we've got all of his food prep. These are steaks. All of that back here. That's Gus's food. Pretty nice to have it all stocked away and ready to go for the month. I don't have to do anything or worry about it, and it's gonna be pretty great. So thanks for coming with me on my journey of doing dog food. I did not originally intend this to be a dog food vlog, but it turned into that, and I'm totally okay with it. I think it's pretty awesome. Any of you guys who are watching, do you feed your dogs raw? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever wanted to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you need help deciding, how do you know how much your dog needs to eat? How much bone? How much of all these things? Totally feel free to message me, and I'll be happy to kind of walk you through that process. There is a really great app that you can get on your phone that is called Raw Dog. Yes, for real, that is the name of the app, and it helps people to calculate if you want to make the blend of food, the bone, the organ, and flesh meat. If you want to make the blend yourself, which I did for a while, it's really great. It gives you a nice breakdown. Now, it's free on iPhone, and I think it's maybe $1 or something on like Android. So check it out if you want. It's nice. I used it for a little while, but now with this prepackaged answers, it's all measured for me. I don't have to even worry about it at all. So tonight is Friday, and if any of you have been following my vlogs for a little while here, you know that it is the Vassar family dinner. Yes, a little bit like the Gilmore Girls. So we have a family dinner every Friday night, and I'm not sure, I have not yet picked up the camera to vlog during family dinner, but I might. It's a lot of fun, actually. We have all the dogs come and they play. So Gus, you see him back there? He's licking the trash can where I put all the scraps in there. So we have all the dogs come over, my dog Gus, we have Gabby, who you might have seen a couple of times in a previous vlog or two, and then my brother and sister-in-law's 2 Australian Shepherds, Henry and Drake. They are a lot of fun, it's a lot of dogs, so I might pick up the camera and show you while they're out there. But if not, if I don't see you again, I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope this was fun for you, I hope it was enjoyable, I hope you are enjoying the quality of my new camera. I know I am, it's awesome. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. That's Henry. That guy's Drake right there. That's Jamie. See, service dogs get to be regular dogs too. Where's the frisbee? Hi, Drake. Hey, buddy.